dropping knowledge on GRAMBO pros, talking about plants and how they go. Let's go. From seeds to the cure, we always smoke pure. Nothing but good vibes up in here. We blaze the ganja, keep it fire. GRAMBO pros, burning desire. Learn about cultivation, step by step, new kids. I got the negativity, cannabis vibes on here. GRAMBO grow lines up here. Grow, where I live tonight.
My friends, my stoners, my growers, welcome to the Late Night Smoke. My name is Josh GRAMBO. This is GRAMBO Grows, and you have found yourself in the last place on YouTube, live streaming in the week for cannabis smoking, growing, token, and just hanging out. This is it's a big weekend. This is the last show before the DGC Cup. It's going to be an epic weekend. Put it in chat if I'm going to see you at the Cup. I'm not going to be able to read everything. Make sure if you're GramFam, we're all DGC, but if you're GramFam, make sure you come see me. Come tell me what's up. We got the biggest growers fest essentially in America coming up. We got 72 of the best growers in America all gathering into Longmont, Colorado, just north of Denver. It's going to be sick. I've been going since 2017, and I joined the crew in 2022. So I've been going to the DGC Cup for a long time. I'm very proud to be a part of it. We are going to be partying hard. So let me know, y'all. Sean Amelia hoping for 2027. I hope that as well, my friend. You're one of the real ones. Sean Amelia, hardcore GramBorg. He's a juggernaut. He's DGC. You're all over the place, my friend. And so it's going to be one of those crazy times where you really get to see the extent of what home growing has done to the cannabis world. Not even just our little community. You know, I had a funny story. I had some Scotty Real. Scotty Real is a really good grower. You know, we always give each other shit. You know, he'll be like, GRAMBO, you know, you're actually funny. Like, Scott, you know, you're actually really good. You know, this real bucket system really works. And so I had some of Scotty's emergency. And man, it's he grows great weed. And so I was at Red Rocks one time, our great, amazing venue. If you guys are in town, one of the questions I get a lot is if you're coming in town for the DGC Cup, if you're coming to Denver, you're like, what else can I do? And I would say, definitely hit up the International Church of Cannabis. Tell them GRAMBO sent you over there. They're the fam over there. And then go check out Red Rocks. Anything that's at Red Rocks, it's amazing. It's it's the greatest music venue in the world, I would say, for my money. And I'm sitting there. I'm at this what was it? Ganja White Night, of course. I went to go see Ganja White Night at Red Rocks last year. Sky, he's like, I got the best weed, bro. I got the best weed. He's just standing and being friendly. And I was like, yeah, I love to smoke a great weed. Yeah, no, it's mids. It's from the dispensary. Now, even, you know, we've got 700, 800 dispensaries. I don't know if it's down. It's definitely more than 500 dispensaries in the Denver area. And so, you know, it's like there's 3 or 4 that are really good. This was not one of the 3 or 4. This was for real, one of the, midi mids. And so, like, you know, he smoked some of his weed with me. So I busted out one of my emergency joints. I lit that fucker up. I handed it to him. While the music's playing, this insane dubstep is going off in my ears. He gets as close as he can to my ear. He goes, that's dank. Where do I get some of that? And I yell back. I go, you can't. Sorry, buddy. And that's what it is to be a home grower. And so it really got in my head today. Like I always, my guest tonight, he always hooked me up with edibles. You guys, some of you guys already know who's in there. High Plains Bud is spreading spoilers out there in the world. But he'll hook me up with edibles, and it's been a stressful week. Work has been crazy. We're coming up on the DGC Cup. We were going to talk about the terps and tallows that's coming up. Along with that, we got the all my new structuring with Dude Grows. You guys know, if you watch Dude Grows, you know it's different. And Jug Dealers is very different. Growing in the New Millennium channel is coming off good. So I just took a lot of edibles this week. So I go over and this morning before my kiddo comes, I walk over to the dispensary, go grab a couple packages of edibles. And I'm talking to the bud tender lady. She's always flirting with me. She's a nice older lady. So hope she doesn't see this. You're attractive and young, and yeah, forget what I said. Because sometimes I forget people actually watch the show. And I can say things like, oh God, I'm a rude piece of shit. But she goes, well, I was like, yeah, those last like 3 cartridges, I took like one hit and threw. I don't throw them away, but I give them away to like a girl I'm seeing or a friend that needs weed or something. And I was like, yeah, what's up with Green Dot? They've like been horrible recently. And he goes, oh, well, you've been smoking the live resin plus. And I go, what is live resin plus? She goes, plus distillate. And I was like, all right, I know what we're going to talk about on the show tonight. What happened to dispensaries? At least these what do we say? The hash, I don't know what do we say, the concentrates. They here in Colorado, they legit held on for a long time, and they have since fallen off of the map. So I was like, here's an opportunity. One of my best friends in the world. He's one of the, to even call him a hash maker is not doing him justice. He's a visionary when it comes to this thing. He's taken the black market, turning the gray, turning that gray white, like good white ash in a joint. Figured out how to like take some of the best hash makers in the world who aren't in the game and got them in the game. So some of you guys I know Chunky Nugs, he'll throw it out there. We'll be throwing, sometimes it's tough to say these links. You guys know the last time me and Kyle hung out on this stream, shout out to Bubble Man, shout out to the Reserve. That was a kick in the pants. But then we went and got a nice fish dinner after. It's Kyle's birthday too. What the hell's going on over there? So yeah, it's quite the thing over there. So if you guys are interested, and I know you are, because it's fuck or walk, head over. You know how to find it. It's a thing. You type it in there. You find all the stuff I'm smoking on, the stuff that Chonky's smoking on. I see a lot of people in chat saying that they've got they got a package recently, and they're very, very satisfied with this. So hey, and there's Raider Dank Vader. Shout out to Raider's going to be serving food at the Cup. So if you guys haven't got enough reasons to come out to the Cup, come fucking hang out. But we got to talk dispensary weed, man. And to do that, we flash over to the Reserve in Denver, Colorado. Colorado's newest
to the Reserve, baby. What's going on?
Cannabis Club. You guys know who it
Cannabis,
is. It's ECK.
Cannabis private event Mecca here. What's going on, brother?
Baby.
How are you,
bro? It's been exhausting. I don't have to tell you. It's been a push as all these projects come out of the woodwork and things for you. You've got the unrolling of this massive project you're doing in Denver, and so almost everyone in the chat knows who you are. But you are the proprietor of Extract Cellar, so you really know the game. You're in the flower game. You're in the concentrate game, and I'm
in the honey game.
Bag of cards. The other day, you like had your cards, and we're going through like, I remember these guys from 2012. So I figured you were the one that we can really discuss what happened with, and we got a lot of event talk. So stay tuned for a couple of minutes later in the show because we're going to talk this weekend's events. But yeah, what happened?
Dude,
why did weed used to be so good 12, 15 years ago in dispos, and why is it impossible to find a nug worth smoking anymore?
Oh, it goes hand in hand with events, right? I think both of them have fallen off significantly, and I think what it comes down to is something a lot of people don't realize, and it has to do with the regulatory model in Colorado. Let me grab my drink in GRAMBO fashion here. Cheers. I
was literally off screen drinking the damn thing. We smoke fine hash, and then got to get pepped up somehow, bro.
Exactly.
Right? What are we doing?
What it comes down to is two things. Number one is the most important, is regulatory framework change. So when in Colorado, you used to be able to go to a dispensary and they were mostly medical, and this was around 2013, like early 2014, that people had the opportunity to switch their license. So people like knew that rec was on the ballot and they could go legal here, and then could switch basically from medical to rec, but you couldn't really have both in the same location. Now there's people that went kind of around the the laws and had two different two different zoned places in the same building, but it was told you couldn't have them in the same place. So when you had a medical card, you could go around to all the dispensaries and buy, if you had an extended plant count, like I could buy 33 ounces of flower, or 33 ounces of anything. They didn't know, there was no law to differentiate, oh, this is a concentrate, so you can't buy 33 ounces of it versus
in this era,
flower.
you remember they didn't understand that a gram of THC and a gram of weed wasn't different. So the legal limit was 28,000 milligrams of edibles per day.
Yes. Yes.
And one day I worked at a dispensary and a guy from Minnesota bought his 28,000. And I was like joking with him. I was like, hey man, if you could wipe my fingerprints off this when you're done, that'd be great.
Yeah, pretty much. So you could go around, and the metric at the time, which is the state tracking system, did not track the going state, like dispensary to dispensary to dispensary. So you could go around and buy as much weed as you wanted if you had a medical card with an extended plant count. What that meant is that there was a lot of people that were spending a lot of money on the legal market here, and it becoming basically a loophole for people to export stuff out. So the price of weed at that point was still $2,000 to $2,500 a pound at the dispensary for you to go buy it.
24.
Yeah, it's all day. So what was happening is the dispensaries were making a ton of money. And once metrics started to crack down on how much you could buy, so for example, you could buy.
Hey, is that Terry back there? Tell Terry what's up. We'll see you this weekend.
GRAMBO says hi, Terry. He'll see you this weekend. You can come wave to the camera here. He's putting his gloves on.
Terry's our man.
Everybody. There's Terry.
Hey.
So he's excited for the cup. Anyway, what ended up happening was that you had all these people that were shopping around and spending a ton of money at the dispensaries and bringing a ton of money into the state as far as revenue.
Outside money. So money outside of the state was
flowing in, and people who were living here were going to the dispensary, buying it and selling it for 3 to 5x out of state, and shipping it or doing whatever. So what happened is that metric started, or the MED started cracking down, and they changed within metric that you could only buy like 7 grams of concentrate a day. I think it's an ounce of flour or something stupid, some small amount. And then they track you, so they know if you go to a different dispensary in the state that they're not allowed to buy it, and it'll show up as a red flag on their side. So what they've done is it's basically like saying, I have a liquor store, and anybody who comes in is only allowed to buy a 12-pack of beer, or only allowed to buy 3 little mini shots, or only and that what that does is it completely chokes the market as far as the revenue that comes into the dispensaries from the consumer. Like, for example, you might want to only go into the dispensary once a month to go get all the shit and spend $1,000 or $1,500 in one purchase, but you cannot do that unless you have a medical card. So the what I'm basically getting to with all of this is why dispensary weed sucks now is because their cost of growing it, they figured out how to grow it for so cheap that is basically the only reason that they're alive, right? So if you spend a lot of money on good growers, their salaries, their insurance, combined with all the nutrients and good lighting and everything that comes with it, your spend up front is way higher than if you're running Athena or you're running Chinese salts or whatever.
I took this as I was walking in to grab edibles today.
Sad, dude. Terrapin used to sell ounces for like $250, $300. I don't know if you remember, but they used to be good in Boulder. Like the Terrapin used to be fire.
Yep, used to be.
Yep.
And so now it's a place to get edibles and Live Resin Plus, Kyle. I was so mad. Live Resin Plus
I'm ashamed.
turds?
I'm ashamed in that, man, because that's like one of those marketing gimmick names where you think that you're getting something that's actually a better product than Live Resin because of the plus. It's like, okay, it's Live Resin plus some, whatever, but plus distillate. It's like, okay, so you're selling me a cut product and calling it plus essentially, which is the consumer, associative to better, right? So when I think plus, I think it's a better.
I'm smoking it. I come over to the reserve. I'm hitting it, and I go, it just tastes like clean. Like, I don't know how to describe it. You hit it once, you go, that's color remediation. That shit's been remediated. And I'm like, what? But why would they do that? And then I talked to the bartender today, and she's like, yep, good palate. I was like, your buddy nailed it. I was like, of course. Cannabis is what we do. I accidentally let her know who I was, and now she might be watching. So shout out bartender lady.
She's watching, yeah, and again, I think that the cost of growing and the cost of like the product that you're selling. Like for example, if have a dispensary right now and I'm buying product from a grow, I'm spending roughly 300 to 600 a pound max on the legal market. Roughly, I mean, there are boutique pounds that are higher priced, but at the end of the day, as a dispensary, my whole business model relies on I have to buy something on the market that exists at a certain price and then sell it for even more, right? If I'm buying it wholesale for, say $600, hoping that I can sell it direct to consumer at my dispensary and make back at least 1,200, right? I mean, that's like what you're hoping to do with any business. So yeah, that's where it's at. The quality goes down when people don't care.
Well, that's to be seen for sure. And then let's talk genetics. I know you go deep on genetics. You are a hoarder. You're the keeper of the flame of a lot of things. The Ricky's Brothers Kush. You are pushing that out there really hard. What's up with genetics? I don't shop genetics all that much, but I hear a lot about how it's the genetic bottlenecking. It's the search for THC. It's all these things. What do you think about that? What happened in genetics that set us down this path?
So I think a lot of it has to do with rosin and washers, right? Not a bad thing. Okay. It's just I don't think where we're at's a bad thing. I think that the more people that get into this and the more that we explore like genetic pathways in the sense of going really far down certain lines that we didn't have enough people to explore before is actually a good thing, right? And I think that there's enough room for everybody. I think that there's certain gatekeepers of certain things, but the bottom line is once I sell a clone or I give out a clone or I sell seeds or someone breeds seeds and I buy them, it's free game. There's no protection. So in my community, I'll tell you, I don't gatekeep info. I don't gatekeep anything. I think that gatekeeping and what the industry has become now with people thinking, oh, I have this exclusive toad venom that no one else has. And it's people always want something that everyone else wants, right? And they want, especially the uneducated consumers, they're thinking, oh, this is the new stuff because the experts say so and everyone's talking about it. Therefore, I want it and I want to grow it. And some people, I feel bad they're paying $5,000 or $10,000 a cut. I know Chonky had sent me an intro of somebody who wanted $5,000 for the cut, and I was just like, I'll pay that for a certain cut, but I'm not one who's going to follow the hype like that. I'm not a hype boy. I like to grow things that are fire and that are certified fire and old school and get you really high. And I grow a lot of new stuff too. It just depends on
there's just so much gas in the fucking the world of cannabis today. There's no time to chase that sort of shit. I've been curious. I'd love to dab some really good toad venom. I keep hearing about it. It's not in my world.
I'll try it, man. Yet. I just have too many good things and I grow what I like. I don't grow for other people, right? So if everyone's asked me for toad venom, if I want to grow it bad enough, I will. But I also I like the stuff that I like for a certain reason, and I think other people will like it too. And there's stuff that I'll rotate and stuff I'll get rid of and whatnot. But
okay, so now as we've gotten going, I want to talk more about dispensary sort of stuff. But as we alluded to, you guys, I'm trying to find it. My computer just it does not like the. I use OBS to cast to everything, and as soon as I hit virtual camera on that bitch, it goes crazy. So here we go. I found it here. The Terps and Talos, Kyle. The Terps and Tallow. If you guys aren't familiar, obviously, there's the DGC Cup coming up this weekend, and I talked with Dude last week about normally we'd all just gather at the Waffle House after the cup ends. Everyone's freaking hungry as hell. And so this year you stepped up and are trying to do something that we've never had before.
We're doing something super cool. Super cool.
Yeah, so
Exactly. I mean, I think
and
that
tallow. Let's
I think
start from the
that
beginning. For anyone who's coming to Denver, lives in Denver, doesn't know what it is, it's terps and tallow, Kyle.
Terps and tallow. So we're doing a dinner with Bubble Man, obviously legend in hash and legend in the industry as far as what he's done and what he's pioneered. And we're really trying to throw down as far as showing off the best hash in basically Colorado and beyond. So we're gonna have the Masters of Rosin winners, Lulu melts, Terps over yields, Miners melts, and what's his name? Portal Provisions. Obviously, my close homie who actually connected me with all of those guys to bring them here, so to showcase them. So you're talking like out of all the rosin in the country, this is the top of the winning rosin right now. A lot of the guys are from Colorado. So one thing that's interesting I will say about these guys is they won't go to any events in Colorado because our events are so bad for the most part. And I wish they were better. Most people who are in Colorado will agree that the regulation here sucks. The MED makes things really tough to do, and the MED is not terrible. It's just it's a tough space to do anything in when everyone's already super tight on money. So
Yeah.
we're filling a big void here, and there's gonna be a lot of people at this dinner that won't be at the cup. So from networking with glassblowers to all Bubble Man's crew and connections, and you're gonna meet a lot of people that actually won't be at the DGC Cup. So it's not just gonna be like the same faces that you saw all day. It's gonna be a totally different vibe, the best hash, personally curated dinner. And we will probably cut off ticket sales eventually. I mean, we're getting pretty like pretty close to the event, and I want to make sure that as far as food, the numbers don't spike. So if anybody's on the fence and wants to pull the trigger, definitely pull the trigger if you're thinking about going, because we're either going to do a price hike on it so that the food issue is figured out, or it's either just going to sell out. Yeah, it's probably just going to sell out. So anyway, that's what we're doing. I mean, the space is incredible. It's in downtown Denver. There's a ride ticket that you can buy. It's the dinner plus ride from Vermilion Hill to the reserve and then back. And the shuttles will be going. The buses are going pretty much all night. I think they're going to take a break between I think 8 and 10 or whenever they finish. But if anybody wants to get a ride back as they're doing things, if there's enough people, I think that they'll make that happen. So it's one of those things. You can smoke in the buses. You don't have to worry about it after the cup. You don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about parking. There's no issues like that. And for anybody who is parking and driving, there is parking out back. There's a park wall parking lot. I think it's like $10 or $15 to park in it. So yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be a sweet event, man. I mean, we were just on the phone with the chef, and Adam's here. We're dealing with a bunch of stuff for the cup. It's gonna be hectic.
I put in chat right here. Chonky was sharing the reserve link. That one's a little bit tricky, but it's just bit.ly, bit.ly/terps tallow. It's really, really easy to find, you guys.
Really easy.
And thank you, Cortez, for the Cortez is
Oh
always
yeah,
dropping more money,
Cortez. I'm pumped, dude. He's gonna be there as well. He bought a
Cortez is
ticket.
gonna be there.
Yeah, he bought a
officially.
ticket. Yeah, so everyone's confused, I think, and let me make some clarity here. So DGC has like a VIP dinner ticket or something going on their site, which I've had a few people buy that ticket and then contact me and say, hey, I think I bought a ticket for your dinner. That's not the ticket. The ticket is at the link that GRAMBO has. If you show up and you didn't get the right ticket, you're gonna have to pay at the door for the right
DGC
ticket.
party is that VIP party is on Friday. Terps and Tallows is Saturday. Saturday is the main event. That's the Saturday, or that's the full flower event. That's when the bulk of the humans are there. The humans. Did I say that right? Am I becoming a lizard person? I'm trying, bro.
So I think about it like this. Like the dinner is a really good place for people who may not be able to make it on Sunday to the Sunday event to get a very similar vibe of what the Sunday event will be, if not better than the Sunday event, as far as the actual people that'll be there.
What are we serving? Well, I heard we got some good barbecue coming in.
Yeah, so we're doing barbecue.
You spare no expense on anything, so I believe that you've picked a winner on this one.
For sure. So we're not doing any alcohol, obviously. Alcohol, it creates problems. So we're doing obviously hash, flour, You smoke hash inside. Flower is going to be outside, just so that we're smoking the place out. You can smoke flower inside, but with that many people, it just becomes a total smoke out. So unlimited
And we should
hash
say
inside.
there's 2 outdoor patios, one
Yep.
overlooking Coors Field, the other's a private place. It's plenty of room.
So
for
you
all
won't
things
you
smoking.
you will not complain as far as having to smoke flower outside. It's not a big deal. It's just more of a courtesy thing for everyone else. So what was the full question again as far as food? We're doing barbecue.
Food,
There's
like
going to be a
tallow.
bunch of
I'd
stuff,
imagine some of
man.
our friends don't even
Some
know what
steaks.
tallow is.
Yeah.
Like terps. I love terps. What the hell is tallow?
Well, and what's funny is that Bubble Man doesn't eat meat like beef or anything like that, but he was so about the idea because they fit together, especially in the space. So with Mike as the chef, and then Mr. Adam Dunn here. Say hi, Adam.
What's that?
It's Grambo's show.
Grambo show.
Grambo show.
Grambo show.
It's a Grambo show. There you go. Yeah, we should
Views are
cut that
dropping.
out.
Views are dropping. Get them off. Get them off.
Yeah, views are dropping. Get them off. Go, get.
Shout out to Adam Dunn, one of the true
YouTube's
legends.
already banned
the
us,
reserve
dude.
is coming together, a lot because of him. Shout out to Adam for. Wait till you guys see the art. The place.
There's
is
Katie.
It's magical.
Say hi, Katie.
Katie,
There's Katie.
the co-host of the Adam Dunn Show. She puts coffee in her butt.
Yeah, she does. I don't know if that's she can't hear you either. So I'm not gonna repeat that because she's gonna be like, "What?" So Katie, you can rewatch this later and leave a comment. So yeah, no, the dinner's gonna be sweet, man. It's gonna be pretty intimate, right? I mean, we're trying to keep it not a madhouse in here. I originally was thinking there's going to be enough spots for 200 people, and we're going to keep it lower than that, just because that's going to be insane. And I want people to feel like they get the opportunity to network, and it's going to be awesome. Bubble Man's pumped too. We're going to go live every day.
If you are doing this, you have to type in code GRAMBO50. You guys, Kyle did something very crazy. He not only did he throw out a $50 off coupon for you, but you get into one of the most expensive hash raffles in history. Kyle's giving away a QP of Dab.
Yes, for anybody who buys a ticket through your code.
Yes, so GRAMBO50, you got to type that.
I did that just for you.
If anyone's already signed up and hadn't used my code, email Kyle and bitch.
Yeah, no, don't bitch because I won't get back to you. No, Katie's great. No, poor Katie. Katie's loving life. Katie.
No, I was on. I did Adam Dunn show a few weeks ago, and she disclosed she does coffee enemas. And I said on that show, everyone's laughing now, but wait till 5 years from now when we're all blasting our shit. I guarantee that's going to be a thing that's mainstream. Like red light therapy and doing cold plunges.
Boofing. It's like the monkey coffee, but reverse, dude. You got to boof the coffee.
Coffee. And then me and Adam even wrote a song. Go back and watch my episode of Adam Dunn. Like, put coffee in the butt, boop, boop. I don't even remember the song, but it was fire. I'm telling you. All right, so then we're going to talk more about the event as we go, because I wanted to pick your brain more and more about the dispensary thing, because there was this day. Yeah, Bike says methylene blue. Anybody?
Oh, what's up, Bike? Bike came by finally. He finally came by. Finally, I hope he comes to the dinner.
I hope hopefully he comes to the dinner. I just picture him in like a dungeon with Claude, and he's like whipping Claude. More algorithms, you lazy bastard. So definitely it was when I first got to Colorado, I missed the backpack days. Did you ever get to engage in the backpack days? There's a time here in Colorado where you could grow as a home grower. You'd take a pound of your weed to the dispensary. They would go over it, they'd smoke some, they'd look at it under a microscope, and then they'd pay you $3,000-$4,000 a pound. And
I wasn't engaged. I wasn't engaged in it, but I remember it. I just wasn't like working at it. I was too young to do any of the, like I would come out here and like be in Denver and be around it. I just wouldn't, I was too young. So The backpack
No,
days
it was,
were one of those things. It was like the pioneering days of figuring out like what is even the MED? What is, why do we need the
yeah,
MED? Oh, that's why. Oh
yeah.
yeah, people are
It
getting
was
robbed.
it was so fucking it
It's
was
not
the
good.
Wild West there for a while. And now that it's kind of growing up, we're all getting butthurt about it. It's like, I've been using the word more legal, less free. That's kind of
More
been
legal,
the
less free.
yeah, it's like whatever, but
Just
whatever, we're
decriminalize.
doing it. And
Which
so
they're
it's
not doing.
as I've been going through the thing that I never saw coming. What is your view on indica sativa? Ever since
Oh,
I
it's
was a
bullshit.
budtender, I just been like, bro, there's no such thing as a sativa molecule. What it is a complex blend of terpenes, cannabinoids, THC, and then that modulates it. And so always it annoyed me. What is the deal? What do you think about the sativa movement? I got a video that I'm going to put out here in a couple whenever I get around to it. I'm so goddamn busy, dude. What the fuck? I haven't even been over to the reserve in a few days. It's been so busy. Like,
Yeah, you've been busy as
oh.
I mean, dude, I've been busier than I can imagine,
Had
honestly.
a little kid's birthday party today. My daughter got invited to a birthday party, so Grambo Daddy had to go, and word got out I was a comedian. Like, it's fucking tell me a joke. Like, go fuck yourself, But I was just telling everyone as we're talking to him, it's like busy is a blessing. There's bad busy, there's good busy. You and I are blessed to have good busy. It's we're doing fun work. We get to do it for the community. We're building up this thing from scratch, and the wind is at our face. The world is trying to take us down around every. Yeah, the last time you and I did a stream, it literally got taken down. So, guys, hit that subscribe button
Dude,
if you
yeah,
like
that was
cannabis
whack.
content, because you never know when it's going to go away. Shout out to Strange Show Matt. If you guys like Strange Show, he will be at Terps and Tallow. He's
He'll
going to be
be
at
at
the
the
DGC Cup.
dinner.
He put out an awesome video for the DGC Cup. He's a real filmmaker. That guy's he's a legend, legit
I will
legend.
say one thing I will say that's super cool that I'm excited about the dinner is that we have a pianist, Chuck Solo, Charlie, who's going to be doing live piano playing and everything for the whole time. So he might take a break, but the dude's a
Oh, that's
total
sick.
artist.
So
Yeah, so
if you guys,
the piano is going to be live. I was going to have like a DJ, but no, it's way better with the piano. It's going to be classy, and the guy
bro,
just
that is
absolutely rips the piano. So
that's what my grandma did when I was a little kid. She would play over the holidays in like malls. She would fucking just sit there and play for people. And so my whole childhood was like vibey piano music and classy environments of like, and so this hits. I love there's it's the reserve is like 3 floors, but it's 3.5 floors technically. And it's got this hanging balcony in the middle of the second floor, and it's got this grand piano on it, all this amazing art. Check out the art from Adam. Adam brought in some prints of blunt roach art. It's like, people make art out of different tones of resiny blunt.
So Cortez asked if a sports coat and black tie is required. Normally, yeah, but like I'm not gonna make you guys. And you guys are all coming from the DGC Cup. I mean, for me to say, oh yeah, go get a suit and a tie on and dress up for the event while before or like while you're getting a bus here, forget about it. No, you guys.
But for Cortez, it is mandatory. Don't be you got Kanye to live up to,
Cortez,
bro.
as long as he wears his sunglasses, we will be just fine, bro. Just stay in character.
Hey, I like this dress code
is
as a GRAMBO shirts. Anyone with a GRAMBO shirt, you get a hug.
And you get pulled into a bedroom at the reserve by GRAMBO.
Well,
giving a pep
extra,
talk.
bro.
Yeah, they bought your T-shirt.
I'm good at
dude.
pep talks. I need the fucking pep talk. Oh my god.
I thought I got something else and I bought this T-shirt, dude. Where's the loophole?
girls always get a GRAMBO Grows shirt. That's like their
$300 for the T-shirt, dude. Comes with an ounce of weed.
Fucking, I realized that I was like, I'm gonna sell shirts this year, and then like I have to order them, and I realized it's like Sunday night, and I was like, oh fuck, no. People, shout out to Grow Ohio 420. He hits me up to do some work. And people always think that I'm like really professional. And I tell them, dude, behind the scenes, I'm a mess. I'm a fucking mess. I can't do anything but make art. I'm really good at making art. Anything else, and being a dad, anything else, it's a struggle. Like, thank you, Canorado Chris, for going to the post office for me. He went to the post office for me. He's busy.
Dude, yeah, he came over here the other day. It was good to see him. I hadn't seen him since the last cup.
Love hearing that.
You weren't here though, of course. He came over and you were, I think it was Adam who was here.
Why does no one text me? As long as I don't have my kid, I usually can.
Oh, we text you. You just have an Android that says that people are offline, bro. When we text you or call you.
I'm missing texts from Kyle and this nice girl who I've been sleeping with. And I can't have that.
I'm offline. I'm not offline, sir.
Offline. Kyle literally lives on his phone. He like that's you. That's like you live in the metaverse. Fuck.
Yeah, no, and not all Androids are. It's not a bad thing. It's just your Android. You won't. I don't know what. Yeah. Don't get me started. The fact you're missing texts and calls, business and
RCS.
Pleasure. RCS, yes. We've discussed you go from SMS to RCS to SMS. Something's wrong with your phone.
Something's wrong with my phone.
Anyway.
My phone is worse than dispensary weed, which is the topic of the thing. You know how it is. You knew guys.
I don't think so. I think dispensary weed is worse.
Well, the
dispensary weed is always offline.
It definitely has been one of those things. I was always people's worst bud tender back in the day because I would tell them these things like, oh, you only smoke sativa, then you don't smoke good weed, bro. Good weed, like there's lots of good weed, you know, like you can get fucking good weed everywhere. So the fact that sativa and THC are two of the things. Have you been smoking long enough to have opinions? You know, like some of the old heads
come to the cup.
Yeah.
The cup. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some absolute fire. Rosin, live resin, flour, a bunch of new shit, tons of new stuff for the cup.
And you guys will notice Kyle's been hanging out.
I've been planning for this for like 3 months, dude. I'm not kidding you.
Literally.
I've been just waiting, and now I'm finally ready.
And all the crew is all about the rosin game. I'll say, like, we are live resin, equal opportunity dappers. You know, if you're bringing the dank, you're bringing the dank.
Honey, I mean,
our buddy, fucking Grow Fire Farms. He won with the GMO live resin last year, and our boy killed it. I'm looking forward to it. You better approach me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have some
GRAMBO, but I'm a G.
I don't know. I have to ask dude if I can enter since I'm not technically. Because I have so much fire live resin that I haven't dropped on anybody yet. That's insane. Like the straw nana, the lemon heads, the new lemon heads I just grew. The straw nana is stupid. There's some black maple blends that are stupid. I have a lemon heads black maple that's absolutely dumb. So I have some flour that's ridiculous that I haven't released yet. I mean, like I said, I've been waiting, man, just waiting. So the cup's gonna be ridiculous. I got a full booth ready, tons of products. I have mushroom galore.
It's the thing
gummies,
that taught me
tons of stuff.
You know, like when you don't have to go to a dispensary anymore, it is one of the great like moments in your smoking career. The idea that you can get something properly dried, properly cured, properly sourced, let alone the fact that a lot of the genetics, you know, I remember I was working at a dispensary and we got a letter, like a cease and desist from Gorilla Glue. And so the manager just like literally walks out and right there on the floor takes out the Gorilla Glue number 4 tag and puts in, we just called it the sticky ape. And so now there's this sticky ape that goes around Denver, and I'll see it from time to time as if it's like an actual strain. It is not. It is just one dude in the Thornton location of Green Solution made up that name one day, and then it spread to all 12 locations of fucking, you know, them, and then it spread into the world. And
goes
so
everywhere.
It's funny when you know the history of this shit. You know fuckery. There's fuckery, man. Do we got fuckery right now? Is your camera fucking?
No. Someone was at the front door and the Ring camera thing was going off.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. So yeah, dude, it's been one of those things. I can't imagine you go for the dispensary for anything. Like I will go for edibles, but you just told me you just printed up like thousands and thousands of edible puffed up
I've done a lot
Skittles.
of
Yeah,
yeah, oh
man.
yeah, I got all the edibles. More edibles. I mean, I have lots of time. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of shit. And then Tops isn't gonna be there this year, unfortunately. So kind of have to fill a
Yeah.
void in that sense. So last year all my pricing was high. This year I gotta cater to the cup, so pricing will be lower on everything, especially for the cup. Yep, chunky, yes. I have rosin specific gummies. I have some blends too. So I have rosin microdose. I have rosin mushroom microdose. I have
You'll find they
a lot
are
of the good
they are
stuff.
strong. Your average edible here in Colorado at the dispensary is 10 milligrams. They're somewhere in the neighborhood, 40 to 60, depending on the exact
Well,
which
no,
one
I
you'll
did
get.
some micros, dude. I did smalls. I did like 5 to 10 milligram
Oh,
gummies too. I have the
whoa.
strong ones. I have the lower ones. I literally have a microdose gummy. That's my donuts. That's mushrooms microdose and THC microdose. 5 milligrams THC, 0.125 grams of mushrooms per gummy. So it's like
All right,
really,
Sunday night, we might have to cap off everything with a
they're
few
my
caps.
favorite, dude, because they don't get like, you can take more, but just taking one is like you feel it, but you're not too crazy. And then I have stuff for the people that want to get ridiculously out of their mind.
But
I might be doing a
use
little bit of a
discretion.
challenge. Yeah, I might be doing a
Use
little bit of a
discretion.
challenge.
Last year there was a famously I don't know whether to believe there's the legend of the man who slept in the woods. He was tripping
The
so hard
man
on
who
mushrooms
slept in the woods.
he passed out in the woods and woke up the next day in the woods alone at the DGC Cup.
Yeah, no, I have some that are, yeah, for the people that are like, I can take anything, nothing will knock me out. All right, well, take one of these and let's talk.
Some people don't have the enzyme. My buddy back in Iowa was one of those guys. So I gave him a 500 milligram. Remember the Mile Higher bar? You could get it Dispos, and fucking from D Money's company. And I gave him a full
Yep.
500 milligram Mile Higher bar. He ate it. He's like, I'm a little bit high. I was like, all right, that made me a believer. And some people don't have the enzyme, and you just can't. They can't get it.
No, for sure. So Chonky asked if Adam will have the Jerome Baker Designs Vindicator nitrous assisted bong there at the cup.
No,
No, he will not be at the cup, but it will be at the dinner.
it'll be at the dinner.
It will be
He's
at the
welcome to bring the
dinner.
bong, but we're not doing whippets all day.
No,
That
no,
was
no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
last
That was
year.
Sunday. That was
You all
Sunday.
know who
Sunday
you
event.
are. Some of you are in chat right now. You fuckers were just
It's
going
all right.
crazy. There's a handful
Dude,
of
it's
blue
the
lips
DGC Cup.
in
Kind of
the
anything goes that's within reason. You know what I mean?
yeah. And last year was wild. We had if you guys know about if you were there, we don't go into it.
Yeah.
It was fun. The first event was fun, and
The
it'll get
Saturday was
better this
great.
year.
Sunday was great too, but I also like had so much trauma after that event that I was like, I don't know about next year, but
Yeah. If you want to know, come to the cup. We'll tell you all about it. You're going to see guys like Chonky Nugs. You're going to see guys like LJ Jones. You're going to see Angus. You're going to see High Plains Bud. Oh, I can't wait, man. And Go Ahead. Fucking Go Ahead Gardens is a good buddy of JR Token. So anyone that knows JR in real life, you're a friend of us. Yes, Cortez remembers. No balloons popping in the distance. It was dark. Did we lose audio on you, buddy? Did I lose audio on you? You know how they like to get crazy. Sometimes they'll take my chat away midstream, so hopefully they didn't take Kyle's audio. But if they did, it's a good opportunity that we can shout out to once again Terps and Talos. If you guys aren't aware, DGC Cup is this
Can you hear
weekend, this
me?
next weekend. There we go. We got you.
Okay, sorry about that.
And so Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the VIP on Friday, Flower Cup on Saturday, hash event on Sunday, the tasting of the Terps on Sunday. And And then on Saturday night is the Terps and Talos dinner. It is a awesome barbecue dinner. Kyle has put something really, really, really remarkable together. A private cannabis lounge in the middle of the hottest part of Denver, Colorado. There's parking. There is festivities. There's some of your favorite content creators are going to be there. Guys like Strange Show Matt's going to be hanging out. Bubble Man's going to be there. I'm going to be there. ACK. So Cortez the Conqueror is going to be there. It's going to be
Matt Robertson's going to be there. A bunch of other glass blower, Combo is going to be there.
There's going to be art available. There's going to be genetics available. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. And you get $50 off. You can use the coupon code GRAMBO50, save yourself 50, and get in the hash raffle. There's a hash raffle, you guys.
Yeah, there's a hash raffle for GRAMBO's code. So I'm giving away 4 ounces of hash. I'm going to figure out how to break it up based on how many people buy through GRAMBO's code.
So it'll be 4 people
knows?
get
If
ounces.
there's only 4 people,
get
yeah.
halves.
Fuck, I mean, that pays for itself. I mean, it's like getting a free ticket. So I don't know. Let's see what that does. We were supposed to announce it what was it, last week? Because you get $50 off, which puts you at $250 without the ride. Plus, if you get entered to get an ounce of hash, and let's say there's only 10 people. I mean, I'll figure out how to split it up. Right? It's like that's just for GRAMBO's, then it's the first 50 people. So I don't know how many. I have to go count how many people have used the code, and then I have Minnesota Bud Club, and I think a few others that bought a ticket. Like Cortez, I know that he bought a ticket. I'm gonna enter him. That didn't. This is before we did the code.
The default behavior. If she didn't use it, if we get her entered as well, she's a gangster.
Yeah, it's fine. If she bought a ticket, then no problem. I'm just gonna put everyone into a spreadsheet.
Yeah, we can make sure you get into the raffle, you guys. So yeah, special.
It's all good. Any of my people that bought it that are watching right now, just hit me up and say you bought it with my code, because I did a code too that was similar, but I didn't. This is not for this raffle, but there's not enough people right now to.
Nice.
Just DM me.
Well, we're gonna make sure we.
You don't have to put it in the chat because I'm not gonna be able to see this later. I don't think so. Just DM me.
Yes, make sure you go over and follow Kyle on Instagram, not just to bug him about the event, but to say what's up.
Go ahead, DM me. All you people DM me, and I'll put you on a spreadsheet that I'm gonna have for the raffle we're gonna do. So if you did buy a ticket, just tell me the name and the email you bought the ticket with, and I'll associate it, and just send me a message.
Nice. So yeah, if you guys already got in there, go ahead and DM Kyle, get in the thing, but be like default behavior and use that GRAMBO50 code. I feel very honored to have a code attached with such a it's quite the giveaway. I mean, until you guys have seen,
it's a great giveaway, dude. I'm trying to help people out. You can't pull the trigger. That's good enough reason.
Shocking amount of fine bowl of honey, as we like to say on the late night smoke.
That fine bowl of honey.
Yes.
High Plains, but I got you. You'll be on the thing, dude. Don't worry. You were one of the first people to buy one anyway.
My man. Hell yeah. So that's it's gonna be crazy. So Friday night, what are we doing Friday night? Are you
VIP party? I'm vending. I'm the dab tender vendor.
Starts like 4:20, right? I think
4:20, baby. I'll be there early though. I have to set up a ton of stuff. At least I have a team. Last year was hectic, man. I don't know if you guys were at the VIP party last year. Oh, Sean, yeah, I'm over 30, dude. Trust me. If I could cut off the Red Bull, I would. I have too much.
Was that the rules?
Especially right now.
Is that the rules? I didn't hear.
Cut off the Red Bull afternoon, dude. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
I've been talking to this new girl that's a radiologist in a hospital, pretty blonde girl, and she she'll wake up at like 3 p.m. and shit and like fucking take edibles. It's like she's fucking wild. So, what is noon? What is noon? These are just terms, Sean Samelia. Sure. I got my kidney stone report back, and he's like, yeah, the Red Bull wasn't the thing. He's like, do you take a lot of like emergency or drink like vitamin water or anything? And I was like, yeah, at my work at 5'8", they have free emergency like on tap. I drink it probably twice a week. He goes, yeah. Overloading becomes these oxidate things that turn into kidney stones. And so I was like, this is okay. It's healthy. See, healthy stuff kills me. Poison makes me fucking,
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't believe him, invite him out to dinner somewhere and see if he eats.
Yeah.
He'll eat
Yeah.
some
Last
stuff.
Sunday that we went out to this really nice restaurant with Bubble Man, and my fucking stomach was upset. We had just gotten kicked off of YouTube. He's in the middle of that great story. I love the story about Mila. I feel like in the modern hash world, Mila's got kind of been forgotten about. There's the hash queen of Amsterdam out there that kind of started this whole game. And I loved hearing that story.
Good old Mila. Yeah, we're dude, Bubbleman is gonna be definitely having some people here that if you do end up coming, it's gonna be well worth it. I mean, especially a lot of the people who are into like home growing and washing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it is the perfect place to hang out
It is
with people
it's
that'll
going to be a
open
great place
doors
to
and
ask questions too. If you're ever wanting to get into pressing or house sourcing, washing, what microns, like hanging out, rubbing elbows with some of the best hash makers in the world. So it's going to be
yeah, I
lit.
mean the people who are setting the standard right now, right? And like you could talk to Stu from Miners Melts and say, Stu, what are you doing that's different and setting you apart, right? And Stu will go into like 20 things that you didn't even know existed, from like anti-static to, and this is for bubble hash. This is for like rosin. So like you guys who are trying to get into it that maybe on the fence, this is not like, again, the hash cup on Sunday is going to be phenomenal, but this is like an intimate, like you're eating and like breaking bread with people versus like coming up to someone at a booth, right? And I mean, a
Right.
lot of glass blowers. These guys
Yeah,
are selling rigs
very
there's
different
gonna
vibe.
be there's gonna be rigs here that are like 50K, like the Mothership collab with Matt Robertson.
Yeah.
There's going to be tons of other like really heady, crazy rigs for you guys to rip that you would never have the opportunity to rip otherwise. Not going to be a DGC, unfortunately. There's not going to be any ridiculous rigs there that I know of. And I'm a big part of the Sunday event. So, like, it's just if you guys are into the next level of this, is my point, like we are, then, or at least you want to learn about the next level, this is well worth buying the ticket for 250 straight up. There's no question about it. And then if you want to
And
do the ride too, I mean that's basically a free ride. Grambo is like the ride's $60, but for $50 off, it's basically a free ride.
it reminds me when you get to Jamaica, you fly into the airport near Ocho Rio, and then you take this bus, and it's like a 3 hour bus ride to get to Negril on the other side of the island. And they're passing out Red Stripe. Everyone's drinking, singing songs. It's like this crazy festive thing. And I kind of want to take the bus just to be in on those vibes. That shit's gonna be wild, bro.
Well, yeah, and so Puffco will be there too. I forgot to even mention this. So D-Nail sponsored it. D-Nail sent a bunch of heaters, universal banger heaters, and then bunch of bangers. They sent just a whole pack of stuff. So there'll be really ridiculous rigs, bangers, with universal heaters, and then then Puffco sponsored as well. So Scott is bringing all the Puffco rigs for everyone to smoke. The links, they'll be on tons of different glass. So that's going to be a super cool part of it, is all the different glass that's going to be here, and rigs and artists and that kind of stuff. So I'm pumped, dude. It's gonna be great.
Well, you're
And
doing the
just for
Lord's work, my
example,
friend.
like Bubble Man's class, he did a washing class. It was like 5 hours or 6 hours. Each person who went to that class, they paid $1,000. There was no food. It was just to go and listen to Bubble Man talk and talk about hash. And if you guys are already washing, like if you bought a ticket to the dinner, like go talk to him about what you could do better, or your process, or let him smoke some of your hash with him. Bring your hash. It's a lot of people that you can talk to and meet that will open doors if you're taking this seriously. So
Love it, man. This is it's a thing that needs to be done. Denver's falling behind. I always hear from Gabe. I always hear about the like upstate New York crew. Sour Family Farms, all these homies in the East Coast. They're bringing the heat on the events, and Denver just doesn't have the events. So the idea that this weekend is wall to wall elite cannabis, the best flower you're going to smoke on earth, the best concentrate, for sure, some of the best rosin. I don't know. You got Nick T in the house. I mean, this is the man who he coined the term solventless. You know, this guy goes back
Shout out to
OG,
Nicky T.
and yeah, oh bro, he's throwing the fire. You gave me one of the nicotine GMO carts, bro. I smoked
Disposables.
a half gram in like a
Dude,
day.
he's got a little dinner thing
that shit is
going on right now too at his house. I was my one of my other buddies went over there, but I'm doing this. I was like, I can't. Sorry. I got
shout out
Grambo
to Nick. Nick
Grows.
will be and Nick will be DJing at the Cup, so it's going to be my first time seeing Nick as a musician. I know him as a hash guy. You know, it's funny seeing people in their other elements when people find out I'm a comedian, when they found out I do YouTube, when it's like it's all different worlds. So this is gonna be dope. I'm stoked about the piano player, bro. I didn't know that's a
Dude,
new
the piano
development.
player, trust me,
hadn't
this
heard.
guy rips. I got videos of him playing, and I mean, it
Yeah.
echoes through the whole place. He's got a loudspeaker that he's like stacking tracks, so he'll do like trumpet and like piano, or trumpet and drums and like snare and like some other stuff, and just like totally like make it sound like there's a whole band in here, and he's like doing like a full on like classy dinner. It's insane. It's the guy's truly talented, so I'm really pumped.
Sick. Well, I can't wait, my friend. Well, we did it. We got up. We're coming up on 555. When that, you know me, that's my lucky number. So
555.
time to land this plane. But yeah, if you guys have already used the coupon code, you can go over DM Kyle, let him know. He'll make sure you get into the raffle. For the rest of you guys and gals, but I know DB, you already got your ticket. It's really easy to find. It's just the bit.ly bit.ly/terps tallow. It's real easy to find. You use the coupon code that Chunky just did here. It's you type that in. That's your referral code, just to make sure that you're in there. GRAMBO50. It's a lot of steps, but Kyle has put a
It
lot
has
of work
to be,
in this
guys. It has to be a lot of
has to-
steps because it's all
it's
private. So like I cannot
private.
post a public link or it becomes a public event. So if like what I mean by a
It's-
public link is like you go to an Eventbrite page and you can just buy tickets. Okay. So like you have to have the invite code to get past the gated page, and it has to be something that's actually sizable. So anyway, that's why it has to be done this way. It's an extra step that is making it to where you are invited to the thing and have a code, and it's not just available to anybody.
Yes.
So that's
You
the
know
reason
my
behind
my
it.
new saying,
It's
Kyle.
all private. You're in
New
my
saying.
house.
More legal, less free. It is what it is, but the fact that we have it, it's worth jumping through all the hoops in the world. So I hope to see all you
guys, just type in the bit.ly link and copy the invite code and paste the invite code, and then when you get to the checkout page, type in Grambo 50, and you'll get I mean, it's really easy. It's all done through PayPal. It's not some sketchy bullshit. It's very much ready to ready to go. So anyway, everyone makes it seem like it's tough, but just use the short link and use the code, and you're good to go.
Yeah, we're also used to fucking Amazon these days. It's good.
Yeah.
So.
Trust me, I get it, man. Everyone's like, Alexa, I need more paper towels. And then boom, okay, paper towels ordered. Or whatever she's, I don't use Alexa, so I don't know. But
I ordered Amazon. I ordered fucking M&Ms and an apple juice from fucking DoorDash the other day, and I was like, all right, I feel like I've crossed the bottom of the barrel here, Kyle. It's time to get serious.
sometimes it gets like that. I've been getting serious for months, and I'm still piled in work. So I'm excited to see everyone at the Cup, though. I have some absolute fire, so come see me. And like I said, pricing will be actually lower than my menu pricing now. So if you're at the Cup, you will be blessed.
Well, I'm stoked, man. Fucking let's see. Shit. Tuesday is probably my next free day. It's either tomorrow or Tuesday. Come over, kick it. We'll go for a walk. The weather's finally nice. We'll go do some.
Oh, GRAMBO, they're all out, my brother. They are all out. They're out and about, and they are, yep. Yeah, dude, oh my God. So, okay, here, quick story time. Today at the Reserve, we had somebody try to break in the back door and ruin the lock on the knob.
Oh no.
I got it all on video too.
Sons of
Hilarious.
bitches, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
came down and was screaming at them, and they
the
bolted,
fentanyl zombies, bro. They're swarming.
bolted, bolted on video. I should actually take a snapshot of that and
I would
post it on
say
my story.
Like how the reserve is one of the nicest parts of Denver. So saying that this sort of stuff is around is not a slight on it. But I had a show right down the street from the reserve like a few years ago, and my opening line was, "I'm so glad everyone found a parking space. I got a spot over on the corner of Homeless and Holy Fuck." That was like my opening lines. Everyone's like, "Yeah." So we've all experienced the fuck guy.
The fuck guy.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, we're crushing it though. I'm excited. There's going to be a lot more events too, so I hope everyone's ready for
Yes,
a crazy summer. It's
this
gonna
is
be
the big
nuts.
launching pad for what's going to become very big things. And
And
I believe in you, my
many
friend.
factors, man. There's going to be events in all fields, right? Cannabis and like other, tons of other industries too. So it's just going to be a cannabis thing, but it's also going to be a space that, other people enjoy just because cannabis right now is in such
Music,
shambles.
pool
So
leagues, poker
yeah,
events, all
exactly,
sorts of
man.
stuff coming.
Tons of cool, fun things. I mean, I had such a blast going to the Birdie Bash uh golf tournament with Krunkelstein and Matt Robertson and Doc Hollywood 710, and we came in fourth place. So,
Yeah,
and I
shout
haven't
out to
played
Doc.
golf. I
Doc has
hadn't,
been on this podcast. He was
he's the
he's an
homie, dude.
awesome
He's
freaking dude.
super cool,
He
bro. He'll
grows in
be
a
at the
bathtub.
dinner. He'll be at the dinner,
Good.
Mr. Doc
Can't
Hollywood
wait to see it.
710 himself, Mr. Glass Porn, and what's the
Yes.
munchies? He's got the Met. I forget
All
the
of
munchies
the
page he's
glass
got.
porn on Facebook. Give him a little ad revenue. He loves that ad revenue.
Yeah, glad dude. You can, if you want to talk about getting him going, talk about ad revenue, baby. Facebook, how many reaches, how many people, what time of
Yes.
day. That's his bread and butter. I mean, that he's like the guy who goes around and films all the glass and knows all the glass guys, and he like took a video of the
Doc
glass
is legit.
elevator and
He's had a head
loved it.
injury, kind of has to
Loved
deal
it.
with a lot of memory
We're almost
issues.
done.
He's the legit. We are done, my friend. So
How
thank you
long is
so
the
much, Kyle. And
Adam was wondering when we're done, dude. And it's like, how long does the yeah, dude, oh my God.
another 2 hours. We got 2 more
Another
hours.
few hours, Adam. Yep. Sorry, we're just gonna sit here and bullshit for 2 more hours.
Yes, I got
Could
stories.
never happen on your show, ever. Of all shows, never.
All right, bring Stacy in. Stacy, come
Where is
on.
Stacy? Stacy, where are you? I don't know where she's at. She's
All right,
somewhere.
buddy. Well, I will see you either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'm stoked. It's going down this weekend.
Cool. Much love, man. Talk to you guys soon. See you guys this weekend. It's gonna be lit. Terry says hi.
Terry.
He's waving.
Hello, Terry. All right. All right, later, brother.
Hello, goodbye from Terry.
Hello, goodbye. All right. We did it, you guys. And right enough time for Mr. Chad Westport to get here. That is the what up, my friend. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. So if you are not booked to come to Denver this weekend, and it's it's a week away, I suggest that you do. It's going to be between the DGC Cup, the Reserve Dinner. It is going to be one of the moments to remember in, I believe, Colorado history. I believe this is going to be a weekend to remember. There's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people experiencing this whole thing. It's gonna be wild. So yes, thank you. And I know most of my hardcores, you guys are spending that money and coming on in. So no gift subs for you guys today, but we got Cortez the Conqueror throwing down that $9.99. YouTube takes 30%. I found out that everyone takes 30%. I thought that YouTube was like gouging with the 30%, and it turns out Twitch takes 30%. Fucking crazy. All the different stuff, man. So it's a wild time out there. So I'm so stoked. I'm gonna get to see so many of you in real life. Remember, when you come up, come bother me. Don't worry. Like people say, oh, you were talking to so and so. I didn't want to interrupt you. It's like, nah, come hang out. It's the reason for the season. It's gonna be a blast. So come hang out. Wear your GRAMBO grows. Wear your nothing but good vibes shirts. It's gonna be amazing. Scotty and Dude, they're always blown away when they see you guys wearing the GRAMBO grows gear. They're more proud of me than anybody. Scotty's like a proud uncle. He's like, GRAMBO, you're doing really good. And I go, who do you think I learned it from, boss? So shout out to Scotty. Shout out to the Dude. Shout out to Banner. Shout out to One Eyed Cat Cannabis. J Maestro. JR Token. The Dude Grows family rolls deep. RealDGC.com. Go become a producer if you guys want to support me tangentially. Supporting the Dude Grow Show does support me. Hey, Stone Angler, right at the buzzer. He throws a buzzer beat up. Thank you, Stone Angler, dropping the 5 gift subs. Welcome the new 5 members of the GramBorg. Every week we do a post show. I tell stories I shouldn't be telling. Some weeks I'm winning, some weeks I'm losing. This has been kind of one of those, hustle weeks. Hustle weeks with, GRAMBO has a heart, and sometimes his heart gets too big for his little chest. Hey, Rob's in the house. Stoked to see so many of you this weekend. It's crazy. As I roll down, as we end the show here on a Sunday, and I just go, holy shit, as I hit end stream, Sunday, essentially, this is the end of Sunday for me. And then the cup is this weekend. Holy shit. This is going to be amazing. Can't wait to see all you all there. And we're going to be doing lots of video. Shout out to Church of Cannabis Nate. Shout out to Strange Show Matt. Shout out to Untrained Astronaut. I think Astro's coming. We'll see. But I love you guys. There's nothing but good vibes up in here. My name's Josh Grambo. This is Grambo Grows, and I will hopefully see a whole shitload of you in real life this weekend. How often do I get to say that? So I love you guys. And as we end, I do the outro tribute to all of the GramBorg members, and the Stoned Angler dropped the 5 gift subs, and you all will be featured next week. Although next Sunday is the cup. Next Sunday is the concentrate cup at the Dude Grow Show. I don't know how I'm going to figure this out, but we'll be going live. I'll be clicking the live button at some point, somehow, and we'll figure it out. So live from either the cup or from the reserve next Sunday. Love y'all. Peace.
He's the man with the can with the punchline grin. Shred licks lit while the grow lights spin. From Dude Grows to Jug Dealers Rise, he's mixing jokes, chords, and cultivation guides. And it's clean, green screen sight, and that theme song hits just right at night. Comedian, grower, and vibe technician, GRAMBO's the go on a ganja mission. Cannabis vibe all around this place, with the riff that burns and a beat with bass. From the buds to the labs to the grow room glow, we salute Josh Grambo. Everybody knows, blaze it loud, pass it loud, let the good times roll. Tell a friend, rolling up, that's how we grow. He's the man who does it all, shred a sage and scene, the ordained OG of the cannabis dream. Click play on the channel, hear Cannabis vibe. Theme song thumping like a session come alive. Shout out to the artist who composed that gold. GRAMBO brings warmth even when the grow room's cold. High def laughs keep the whole crew alive. Gives love to the ones who help his art thrive. And now he's ordained, yeah, the holy stoner. Tie the knot while he rips out sweet leaf in the coast. Blaze it loud, pass it loud, let the good times roll. Tell a friend, rolling up, that's how we grow. He's the man who does it all, shred a sage and scene, the ordained OG of the cannabis dream. Click play on the channel, hear Cannabis vibe. Theme song thumping like a session come alive. Shout out to the artist who composed that gold. GRAMBO brings warmth even when the grow room's cold. High def laughs keep the whole crew alive. Gives love to the ones who help his art thrive. And now he's ordained, yeah, the holy stoner. Tie the knot while he rips out sweet leaf in the corner. Do you take this straight to be your lifelong high? He'll bless your bud for your vows flow by.